in the Coaching Club American Oaks. And Songbird broke beautifully, and Julian Leparoux is sending Karina Mia after her early, as expected here. These two hook up in the initial stages of the Coaching Club American Oaks. And they're close to their competition, though. Racing in third position is Moda Moore, and she's only 2 lengths behind. Then long shot Floridora to the inside, and Weep No More trails the field, and she's 8 lengths off of Songbird, who will lead them on to the backstretch. The first quarter was quick. It was 23 4/5 seconds, and now her lead is a length. And then comes Karina Mia running in second by 3. Moda Moore settles into stride in third ahead of Floridora, and Weep No More trails the field as an undefeated champion moves up the backstretch at Saratoga. It is Songbird in front, and she's the leader by 1.5 lengths over Karina Mia. Julian Leparoux keeping her just off of Songbird up the backstretch, and they complete a half mile in 47 2/5 seconds. And then comes Moda Moore running in third. She's still about 4 lengths off the lead with a half mile to go. Floridora and Weep No More, and they're rounding the far turn. And Songbird is taken on now. Karina Mia ratchets up the pressure, and the two of them hook up midway on the far turn at the Spa. Karina Mia nose to nose with the champion Songbird. Mike Smith and Songbird on the inside, now being put to a drive and put to the test for the first time. And on the outside, Karina Mia is even with her. And they're coming into the final furlong. And what a Coaching Club American Oaks. Songbird has repelled Karina Mia. Songbird has opened up a 3-length lead. Karina Mia has been left behind. Songbird has whistled past the graveyard of champions, winning the Coaching Club American Oaks by 5 lengths over Karina Mia. And then it was Floridora and Moda Moore. Her final time was 1 minute 49.56 seconds. Oh, she got the first test she's ever had, and she passed it with flying colors.
9 for 9, terrific, and Songbird, Mig, the heart of a champion here in the Coaching Club.
Well, we knew she was a champion. She had the ability of a champion, but exactly right, Jason. She showed the heart of a champion. Karina Mia, a very good horse in her own right, threw her best punch at Songbird. Songbird was able to shake it off and kick away again. We know a lot of horses can throw a punch. Well, we know that Songbird can take a punch now. She took her best shot and ran away from her.
And this was not an easy race for Songbird coming in. The Saratoga, Gabby going the demanding 9 furlongs, and had a legit rival who really took a good run at her in Karina Mia.
He did, and you can even see it start from the coming out of the starting gate. I mean, just looking at the agility of Songbird, she didn't skip a step. She got into position. Karina Mia wasn't really asked by Julian Leparoux to try to pressure her early, just kind of sitting just on the outside of her. Really, really impressive here. Honestly, all of us were thinking to ourselves, uh-oh, at the quarter pole, and she just kicked clear from Karina Mia like the professional she is.
Well, and you could think for a second that she might be in deep water, but when Karina Mia wasn't able, it looked like she might have got a nose in front there, or a head in front. Mike went to the left hand, and when he hit her the first time there, and she responded so willingly, that was the moment when you know, okay, she could handle this kind of pressure. You didn't know until that very moment, because she's never been under that kind of pressure. She's won eased up so many times. She won eased up again, but when Mike asked her the question, she had the right answer.
She was the opening weekend box office star. She delivered. Songbird, terrific in the Grade 1 Coaching Club. We'll be back. Back here down the stretch on Saratoga Live, and a triumphant return of the Saratoga Winner's Circle for the unbeaten champion Songbird. A perfect 9 for 9, and perhaps passed the toughest test of her career today.
And she had a lot of things to overcome, Jason. A pressure from a real good horse, a different surface than she's used to. And she came back a bit tired. I think actually she can move forward off of this race. And good news is we probably get to see her again later in this meet in the Alabama.
Looking at, as you said, actually, Richie, looking at her coming back, she did look very, very tired there. But, you know, that just shows the heart of a champion. This was not an easy performance. Everything prior to this has been a complete walkover. She showed her true tenacity here and fighting back Karina Mia on the outside, and still just winning in stride under Mike Smith. What a phenomenal horse we've just saw.
And this seems to be, guys, a golden age of fillies looking at what's transpired, at least as far as the American turf goes, over the last 15 years or so.
It's remarkable if you think about Zenyatta, Rachel Alexandra, this filly, Aziri. We go on one after another. We've been very fortunate.
And Goldie Cove as well, but Songbird, Maggie, perfect, and I think you're with some very happy connections.
I am, and she's just a champion here with Mike Smith. Mike, first kind of time she was headed from behind. Any trepidation from you or her?
No, I mean, Kyrie Mir is an unbelievable filly, and I knew that she was going to give me a serious run at some point. And Songbird was going to have to do something she hadn't done before, and that's dig in a little bit. And she did, and what I like about it was that she dug in and she prevailed, and she was actually probably getting away from a little further there, down by the wire. And saying that, it's a tough place to ship in from out of town and win, and the last 7 champions have tried it and hadn't been able to do it, but it takes something special to do it, and she did it.
And she did, and she's bucking that trend from last year. But here with trainer Jerry Hollendorfer, what an excellent job you've done with this filly. What gives you the confidence to bring an undefeated filly to, well, the graveyard of champions?
Well, I don't look at it that way. We just wanted to bring her back east and try to win this race. And if we come out good tomorrow, we'd like to try to go for the Alabama, see if we can go 1.25 miles. But this is the race we wanted to run in.
Well, Jerry, thank you so much for bringing her here. The fans absolutely love her. How special is she to horse racing?
She's real special, and I was very impressed with Billy Mott's horse. I thought she ran a very courageous race. So, we got tested today, and that was good for both fillies.
Well, enjoy this. Congratulations with Songbird. We look forward to seeing her in the Alabama.
Thank you.
Guys.
And guys, a potential beginning to what could be a 2-act play this summer at the Spa with Songbird.
There's nothing quite like watching good horses do what they do well.
That was fun, and it got your heart pumping, didn't it? Karina Mia was so courageous to defeat. My hat's off to her, as it is to the champion Songbird. But, Andy, I turned to you when they went in the first turn and Songbird was clear, and I said, this race is over.
And I said to you as they got to around the 3/8 or 5/16 pole, it's over. Karina Mia is going to win. At the end of the day, though, it didn't really turn out that way. Right, Maggie?
This is what Saratoga's all about. The best of the best, taking challenges. Rick Porter in his Sunday red.